Welcome back to ScaleSpeedworks. My name's Mike. You guys saw probably a couple videos ago, I threw my hat into the off-road group build that's being hosted by Pat over at Card Scale Dreams. This is another build that I have just been anticipating for the longest time, and I just needed an excuse to jump on and start building. I've been planning this one again for quite some time. And I posted a video not too long ago asking you guys how you do research for a build. And this is one of those builds that I have researched and researched and researched because I just want to see what's out there. For those of you who don't remember my first video or didn't catch it, this is going to be a 4x4 Mercedes Sprinter van that I am turning into an Overland build. And I got that right there. I'm still working on sanding this down, getting everything cleaned up. Those are the original tires. That's what I'm going with. So there's all kinds of stuff that I need to do. I need to probably get a suspension lift in here. There's numerous things for me to do. Oh, and it does have a dual rear axle. So we're going to have dualies in the back. Need to find my other tire. I have two more tires that I'm missing somewhere. They're around. But we're going to have dualies in the back. Obviously, the single wheel in front, and I do have a spare that is going to be attached to the rear tailgate. That's that. This video is just to show you guys the accessories I'm planning on using. So let's actually keep that out there so you guys can see that. We're going to start with simple things. An air conditioner. It's a roof air conditioner for an RV. Okay, not completely necessary for the build, but I think it's something you have to have, and I picked one up. Most of these parts are 3D resin printed. I was having the hardest time finding something like this, and I picked this one up. Obviously a roof rack, right? So I picked this one up. This is to a what is it? An RC crawler. So there's a lot of RC parts that are in 1/24 scale, and I picked this one up. This was not cheap. This is like 20 bucks. I need to get myself a 3D printer. That's really what I need. But real happy with that roof rack. That's exactly what I wanted. That light bar, it's going to be perfect. I love it. I love it. A lot of this stuff too, for 1/24th, a lot of the 3D printed accessories for at least the off-road components that are 3D printed, they're all meant to be wired up because these all RC cars, they all have batteries in them. So I kind of went with an option that didn't have wires and everything just because I didn't want to cut them. I didn't want to hide them, nothing like that. But with a roof rack, you need a ladder. So this ladder meant to go either on this side, and there are screws, or on this side over here. So you can put it on either side. So that's pretty cool. Real excited about getting that on there. And I'm going to do everything I can to make this ladder fit. I don't think it's long enough. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that. Definitely not long enough. So we're going to be extending this down. The ladder's going to go somewhere maybe over here. We're going to be working on extending this down, getting standoffs for the ladder, and getting that all set. So that's going to be a project in and of itself. See what else we got. Let me open the bag so it's a little bit easier to see. Now that I have this, I don't know that I need this, but I'm going to put this somewhere. This is a 3D printed, obviously, light bar. Okay, meant to go on a roof or maybe even go under the back here. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But that's just in case. Really cool. We got these off-road lights. Now these are probably going to be for the rear. These are probably going to hang down under the back bumper. All right. So this might be something we hold on to. These are spotlights. These are going to go on the front A-pillars for sure. And then a couple of brackets and some other stuff there, some other accessories. All right, let's see, what else do we have in here? I'm gonna put this over here. We have parts to a winch, okay, with some cable. So the winch I plan to have hidden behind the front bumper. We also have some recovery boards. These are printed in orange, which is cool, but they're probably still going to be painted. So definitely going to be using those. High lift jack, very, very important when you're off-roading. To go with that, a shovel. And these have mounts on them. So those, get rid of that. The shovel and the jack are for sure going to be mounted up here, and those fit really well. Yeah, without much modification, those will mount to the roof rack, no problem. I got some smaller recovery boards. Those are probably 1/25th scale, and you can tell those are, well, those are going to be all right, but those are going to be too small for this build, for sure. We're going to set those aside. We got a couple of coolers. These are going to need some work. These are 3D printed. They're a little warped, not too bad. 1, 2, and 3 of those. Also have some jerry cans. Okay, with a holder. I'm not going to be using this. Still haven't figured out where these are going to go. These might mount to the roof rack. They might mount to the spare tire in the back. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. These may or may not be used. A couple of small propane bottles. I got all kinds of parts. Told you I've been thinking about this for quite some time. All these have been sitting around just waiting for the build. Got a 1/24th scale bicycle. This is really cool. Really excited about that. There's a chain. There's a ton of detail on here. These need to be cleaned up a little bit, but not too bad. Just a little bit of flash on the back of the post there. These are actually really nice. So the bicycle. Oh, there we go. I already got I had a wheel on there. Yeah. Pedals. You guys can see the handlebars. Really cool. I apparently have 3 of those. That is awesome. Those are mountain bikes. Really, really cool. And to put the bikes on my truck, I need a bike carrier. So, got that. This 3D printed stuff, truly amazing. This is so awesome. This bike carrier, of course, designed to work with that bicycle. So now I need to figure out how I want to put these on. I was thinking about having them mounted vertically, but I may end up doing them horizontally, side by side, like so. And I might have to build something on top of the tire, the rear tire, to hold those. So we're going to see about that. It's going to be a lot of scratch building involved here. That's what I have so far. I still have a couple of things to work out. There's still more accessories that I want to get, but as you can see, this van is multiple pieces. There is a little bit of sanding and filling that's required. I'm also thinking about replacing these windows. So this is a solid panel van. My plan is to scribe out the windows. I have some clear acetate, clear styrene. I don't know what it is, but evergreen scale models. I got some clear styrene sheet, I guess, and I might be putting a window in here. It's obviously going to be blacked out. It's going to be probably tinted from the inside, but I think I'm still going to cut that out and put a window in there. This, again, is a huge, huge work in progress, and I'm glad that we have until the end of the year, because it's going to take some time for me to figure out how I'm going to put all of these parts and all of these accessories on my build. So cooler's easy. Cooler's going to go up there. I can tell you that right now. Well, cooler might be going up front because the ladder is going to go back there. We're going to see. Like I said, there's a long way to go, and I obviously haven't gotten around to any of this. If you guys want to see more, hang with me, and I'll have more updates soon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.